Hi gang, and welcome back to Allotment Newbie. My name's Jenna and we're at my allotment plot in Doncaster. It is an absolutely gorgeous day. Sun is out. Apparently it's going to go up to about 19 degrees today, 18, 19, something like that. So didn't even bring my big coat today. So welcome back everyone, and it's lovely to see you. Hope you're all okay, hope everything's growing well for you all. So I think we need to go and have a quick look, see how things are going, and then we need to get some work done, I think. I love being here, it's great. Can you see just how big my elephant garlic has got? It looks like a ginormous leek. I can't wait to harvest this, see what it looks like. And these guys are doing okay as well. They've had a bit of a growth spurt since you guys last saw them, I think. I think this other one here is an elephant garlic as well, because I can't remember what I planted. And my neighbour, he gave me some spare garlic to plant, and I didn't know what it was. So I was like, yeah, I'll bang it in. So I think I've got a couple of elephant garlic there. How brilliant does these all look? They're getting there, aren't they? And the strawberries, even though they're a bit messy and overgrown type of thing, we've got lots and lots of flowers, so we should get lots of strawberries. And yes, for those of you with a keen eye, there's a lot of mare's tail in here that I've still not got, so I'll be cracking on with that today. So I'll just bring you down to some of these, look. So each flower will be a strawberry. The yellow bit in the middle will grow into a strawberry. So yeah, all that lot's looking good. And if I take you over here, our love pot has been eaten to the point of non-existence. So the hate pot is now winning. How annoying is that? Not to worry. We may have to stop the experiment because of that, for an unforeseen circumstance, but we'll just have to see. But this lot in here, doing great. So my parsnip babies are now getting their true leaves. Look at that. And there's another one over here that's getting theirs. I know this is only minute growth since the last time you saw it, but I am chuffed to death with how lovely these are. And how many have actually germinated. Because they're a bugger to germinate, these, sometimes. And they take a long time to, so you never know if they are or aren't until it's too late and you've waited like forever. But these are just looking amazing. And if I go upwards, we go to our experiment spuds, they're now just thriving. There's a couple that are still small, but you know, anything's a bonus. I'm not going to complain. Let's come around this side. Make sure I try not to fall over. So they're doing great. I know I showed you all this last time. I'm just really just chuffed and proud that I've got stuff growing, to be fair. You know how well these are doing. I can't wait to harvest these. I reckon once I come back from my holiday, it'll be around about the time to harvest them, maybe a couple of weeks later. But if you look closely, I don't know if I can zoom in any further. Oh, I can. You can see that these are shallots because they split into a bunch. See what I mean? I know the netting's not helping you see very well, but so yeah, they look great. Red onions are doing well. I'll zoom back out again now. Spinach is doing well. Lettuce is coming through. This is still just cursed. I can see odd bit of growth, but it's very, very little, so it's not no point showing you. And these are just looking brilliant. Doesn't that look great? Looks brilliant, doesn't it? Like I say, I think I just sow potatoes every year because they seem to do okay. So yeah, everything's doing okay. And then the third bed, which is where now our archway is, which is a bit skew with, as everything is in this place, we have a couple of new babies. I showed you last time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4, maybe 5. I can see another one trying to push its way up. So there's one there. One, where's my finger? There. One there, and there's another one up here somewhere. So we're doing all right. And then so we've got the beetroot in here and the radish in here, which are doing okay as well. You can see them, I don't even have to go near the ground to show you, they're getting nice and big. And you can't see the beetroot very well from up here, but they're doing okay as well. Right, I need to go get some stuff from the car now. Right then, gang, so as you can see behind, there is our pea arch. I brought the peas from the car. This area's not been dug over yet, so we're going to need to dig that over first. And then we're going to protect the peas with some netting that I've got. I just hope it works, because apparently birds go nuts for peas. Go nuts for peas? Doesn't sound right, does it? They go crazy for peas. So yeah, so I'm just going to dig this little bit over. We'll get the pea plants, and then we'll put some string round in between the rungs, so they've got something to grab hold of, because you know they have the little runners that come out and grab onto things, so in the hopes that we can get them nice and tall and going over the arch. It may not work, it may only go so far, or it may not work at all, so we'll see how it goes. Once I've got these in, there is a few other plants we're going to get in today as well, as next week I'm on my hollybobs, as I mentioned in my previous video. Can't wait for that, some nice relaxing time, but all I will be thinking about is my allotment, as any other allotmenteer would. So right, I'm going to get all set up and ready to go. We'll get this bit dug over and we'll bring the peas over. Right, let's crack on. So I'm just going to start digging over. There was a little tip that I'd seen on a comment on Facebook on one of the allotment pages that I follow. Because peas are very susceptible to be munched by quite a lot of different critters, birds included, they said to plant your peas out, but also plant some pea seeds. So if anything happens to them, some new ones will come through. So it's always worth a try, so we're going to do that as well today. So right, let's crack on. Let's get rid of the weeds and the nastiness and the stones and get these puppies out. Wow, it's getting really warm. I can't believe how hot it is. Anyway, so I've dug a little bit over, see if you can see. There, look. I'm going to do the 3 plants at the front on the outside of the arch, and then I've put string, as you can see, all the way up to here for now, so the peas can grow up it, and then behind or on the inside of the arch, I'm going to plant some of the pea seeds, or just dried peas, because that's what they grow from, and then do the same thing on the other side. But just because I can't wait any longer, I'm going to plant the first 3. I'm really excited about this. I just hope I don't break one, snap one, because they're quite delicate. So fingers crossed, let's go. Let's see if we can get this done without standing on anything, breaking anything. Right, let's see if I can put you back so you can see. Let's have a look, can you see? Oh, you can, marvellous. So if you can see, these are the peas I've been growing at home. I only did 6 because I didn't really know or have any plans on how things were going to go this year when I actually planted them, and being the ultimate newbie, I decided to start growing them quite early. There is one little dinky one. I've lost where it's gone now. Where are you? There's one that's quite small, this one here. So fingers crossed for you, little guy. I've given this, like I say, dug it over. I've got as much of the clumps out as I can. So we're just gonna have to see how it goes. I mean, it's all right, I'd say. Got as many stones out as I can, as she says she's just spotted one. but we only need this bit here for them to grow in. Oh, another little stone. Right, so where's me? Ah, there it is. So if we're putting 3 in, I'll put that baby one in the middle. There we go. We should get all 3 in there, she says. Never planted out peas before in my life. I could royally screw this up, I don't know. Oh, let's give it a whirl. Sort the rubbish out in a minute. The hardest bit is just getting comfortable to be able to do this. I'm not sure, because these are quite flimsy the best of times. Just thread you through while I that worked. Right. There we go. Right, let's get the other one in. The baby one in the middle. I don't know what you are. Bit of plastic, man. Put the baby one in there. A bit deep, but we should be okay. So when they're little, I use kebab skewers to give them a bit of a helping hand, because they're cheap and cheerful. I've actually only got 5 plants. I could have sworn I had 6, because there's a cucumber in one of them. Oh well, not to worry. Come on now, don't misbehave. Put you under there just for a minute. I'll get you sorted. I have to use some additional support because you're going to go flippity flop, aren't you? Well, how rude. So hopefully we'll give them a water and what have you in a bit. Pick my rubbish up in a bit. So on the other side, I'm going to plant, like I say, some pea seeds in the hopes that some might grow while I'm on my hollybobs. I just kicked one of my pea plants in the head. Sorry about that. Right. Because you can sow these, believe it or not, till July. So I'll just go nuts and chuck a couple in. So we'll see. Oh, a bit too close together. Oh God, did not think any of this through. Never mind. Right. So that's one side done. Please, we need to do the usual. Red ant. Go on, do one. So yeah, my dad's going to be looking after these. One of my neighbours is going to be looking after them as well for me. So I hope that when I come back in 2 weeks' time, we'll see some decent growth on these bad boys. Oh, I hope so. How waste would that be? Hey gang, so we've now sorted the peas out. As you've seen, my dad's back to give us a hand and he's watered them lovely. We're just now starting on a new spot. I've got a single pumpkin plant which I'm hoping to protect with everything I can for while I'm on holiday. So if you can see in this corner here, we've dug a square patch. Like I say, it's only one plant, but they do grow quite big. And as you can see, there's a post just there. We're going to put 4 posts in to make a square, wrap it in netting and protect it best we can. So let's crack on, shall we? I always leave it there. Right, let's show you the finished product. Only took half an hour. I mean, I'm red, roasting. Right, so it's climbing to 18, 19 degrees today. So me and my dad, it's taken us a while to do just because it's so hot. Sweating like little piggy poos. Right, let's get you showing, blah, 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 blah. Let's show you the finished product. So there you go, we've used them posts. These are just temporary for this year, so I can use them for other things. There's netting all the way around and to the bottom. We put pellets down, we've watered him. So we just need to make sure, you know, he does what he needs to do. So I'll just give you a bit of a close-up of him. Looks like there's some flowers coming, so we might get, you know, 1 or 2 pumpkins would be nice. So yeah. Dad, look after him while I'm on my hollybobs. Right, next job, guys. What is it with me? I'm getting in a really weird position to be able to talk to you. Oh, there's Beetle running at me now. Go away, Mr. Beetle. So we're at the red brick road. I'm actually sat on it. This little patch here. I'm going to put 3 tomato plants, and then we're going to put some marigolds at the front, because that's companion planting at its finest, apparently. That Beetle's really spooking me out now. Go on, go away. So we'll get that done. My dad's just going to go get a watering can full of water for it, because it is baking hot, absolutely baking hot today. We keep having 2-minute breaks between everything because it's just needs to cool down. It's crazy, man. Right, so we'll get this done, and then that's another job done. I'm just trying to think what else we've got to do today. Let's go. Whoa! Biggest stone found yet? Mm-hmm. Underneath the soil it is. Big, isn't it? Right then, fellow gang, followers, gang, whatever. I know what I was going to say, I just didn't say it. So we've got the tomatoes in. I'm just going to sit down real quick. Oh, there we go. So you can see behind me, tomato plants are in. We've got some marigolds to go with. So yeah, things are getting thrown in left, right and centre. We've just got one more thing to plant that my dad's bought, which he's been looking forward to growing. And then we've got to go and see Mr. G because we need some more compost, and we're going to try his method of growing parsnips, and I'm going to do it with parsnips and leeks. So we're just going to have a minute because you can probably see the sweat and the shine on my face. It's just so freaking hot, bro. So yeah, I've told my dad he has to come down every day and water everything because it's going to be hot while I'm away, which is just typical. But yeah, things are starting to look good now. We're getting things planted. We've just got to remember to net the peas because I forgot to do that, so we'll do that before we go as well. So right, time for the next job. Let's go see Mr. G. Well, you'll see us after we've been to see Mr. G. So Pops, what are we planting today?
Gooseberry.
A gooseberry?
Yeah.
You mean a gooseberry bush? Yeah. So my dad bought a gooseberry bush from a garden centre that we went to. We've got this little bit here that's just been dug over. My dad's going to get the hole ready for it, and then we're going to plant it in here. So we'll actually have something growing in our flower bed that isn't a flower, other than the potato that's in there as well. So while my dad's doing that, I'll just show you, try not to get his bottom in the old video, but there's the bush over there that we bought from the shop. It's got some berries on it already, trying to grow.
I'm not leaning very heavy on this.
Yeah, we said be careful, it's not very strong. So I'll just let Dad finish that and then we'll watch him pop it in. Right, Dad's going to get his own little baby out now and get it planted. There we go. So hopefully we'll have a nice big bountiful next year. We might get a couple this year, you never know. Oh, sorry Pops. So we're just going to get it all filled in. We'll put some pellets around it and give it a feed, and then hopefully my dad can live off gooseberries. You happy with that, Pops?
Yeah.
It's got to shift that net in now so it doesn't hit your plant. There we go.
Piece of glass here.
Yeah, that's all. Leave it all over there. It's fine. There we go. How pretty does that look? Ah, right. Let's get it watered, Pops. Oh, I tell you what, guys, we've done so much work while you have not been watching and in the background or anything, which I'm going to show you in a bit. As you can tell from my beautifully red face, I'm boiling, knackered, and as always the back is killing, and my dad's is, and his knees and everything else because he's old. Anyway, there's a job that my dad wanted to do for a while. His other half is a chef and they use herbs quite a lot. So we're going to do 3 different ones today. If we can get some more, we will get some more, but we're going to do these 3 just today. So I will pan you over to my dad in a second and he's going to tell you what he is going to sow first and we'll take it from there. Okay, Dad, so what we're planting first?
Coriander first.
Coriander, okay. So we're just putting the seeds on top because we haven't filled it right to the top, and then we'll cover it with another layer of compost. So put as many as you want in, Dad, because we can always thin it out if needed.
Yeah.
I know, it's awkward, isn't it? You happy with that? I'll put a few extra in.
Yeah, may as well.
And as you can probably see in the background as well, just while my dad's doing that, that's our parsnip bed. It's looking brilliant now. Couple more, okay. So we'll cover them all over once the seeds are in, all of them, so that's fine. So that's the coriander first. Which one are we doing next then, Pops?
Don't know yet, just a minute. Parsley.
Parsley, okay, so we'll go in the next one.
I'm not even going to try separating these.
I know they're tiny, aren't they? Just put a couple in your hand and then just, you know, sprinkle away. I'll hold it if you want.
So I'm trying to get out.
It's alright, we can sort that in a minute. Good thing with these is like you get about 1 billion seeds in each packet, so it's no big deal if we go a little nuts with these ones. He's just chucking the lot in. Whoops!
Next one's basil.
Basil, okay.
Sweet basil.
Lovely. Are they tiny seeds as well?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Language?
Sorry.
Timothy. I apologise for my dad's language. Oh, P.S. I apologise for mine for last week as well. It was just more funny of what happened. If you've seen it, you'll know. Anyway, let's get this basil in.
You don't want to come out. You can't see these.
Not to worry. Yeah, I think these are black, aren't they, these seeds?
Yeah. Use more just in case. That'll do.
Yeah, okay, so we've got all three, and I'll give you them back so you can just fasten it down. I've only got one hand free. So as my dad's doing that, we're going to then put another layer of compost on top of these, give them a good water, and then my dad's going to decide where he wants them to stand so we can keep an eye on them while I'm on my holly bobs, which I know I've mentioned about 40 times, but I am really looking forward to going on holiday. Right, so
that one over there out of the way just for now.
Right, well, let's just get the rest of the job done first, Dad, and then we can do that next. Okay, guys, so we'll show you when we're done. Okay, my lovelies, so we're done for today. I got here about 7:45. What time is it now, Dad?
13:42.
So 1:45 now, which is why we're so knackered. So we're going to go home. Dad's going to go home, I'm going to home, get showered, sorted and organised. I'll be back tomorrow because it's a bank holiday Monday. But you guys will see it as normal the week after. So that's everything. Loads done today. Great help from your dad as always. So we'll see you in the next video. So thank you for joining us today. It's a pleasure as always. And from me, Allotment Newbie, I say goodbye. TTFN.